is Donald Trump being the disruptor, or his critics would say ignorant disruptor of that long-standing bipartisan consensus, and how much of it, in your view, is potentially the tail of Vladimir Putin wagging the dog of U.S. foreign policy?
Well, I think we can start off pretty well by emphasizing the ignorance part of your surmise. Look, this morning when he made his statements at the NATO breakfast, which is usually just a photo op, he displayed such a stunning, staggering ignorance, not just of the foundations of NATO. He didn't seem to understand what NATO was for. He didn't seem to understand the history behind NATO. He seemed completely baffled as to how international trade was separate from NATO, a defensive alliance. And I have to give props to Hans Stoltenberg for trying to explain to him very carefully just exactly what NATO was. And so that being said, Trump went out on a limb because he tries to satisfy two masters here. He tries to satisfy his rabid base, which believes that anything that he says is good. And so he feeds red meat to them, and no matter how benign an environment with our allies. And then he has to pay off, to a certain extent, the person who put him into office, which is Vladimir Putin.